Alright, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Xdefiant, the new shooter game that everyone's calling the COD killer. The open beta has been out for about a week now. At the time of me recording this, it could be more by the time you're watching this. And I've played it a lot in that time and it's really fun. That's like the main thing, the main word for this entire video should just be fun. Because that's what it is, it's actually a fun game, unlike the last 4 Call of Duty games that have just been basically more player retention simulators than games. That's what it is. Activision just cares about how long people play. What can they do to make the average player retention time stay up? It's so cringe, but that's how it is now. See, I'm already talking about Call of Duty, and this isn't even supposed to be a Call of Duty video. Literally, this is Xdefiant, so let's just keep it on Xdefiant, except one last thing. I just figured out yesterday that one of the lead developers or project leaders on Xdefiant is actually Mark Rubin, who worked at Infinity Ward all the way from Call of Duty 4 to Infinite Warfare. This game has connections to Call of Duty and other shooter games too, but I feel like it does a lot of things that the other games do better, or at least it combines everything together in a better way. The movement feels really smooth, the minimap actually works, as in like, if someone shoots an unsuppressed gun, you'll see them on the minimap as a red dot. I know, it's insane to think about, because for the last 4 years, or no, it's not even the last 4 years, it's literally just Infinity Ward's games in the last 4 years. They just refuse to have red dots on the minimap for whatever reason. Well, we know the reason. It's because people can camp way easier if their position isn't shown. And as far as like camping goes in this game, people do camp, but it's really, I mean, you can just move so quickly and you can get up on it. There's a lot of ways to counter it, especially with the special abilities, grenades, and you can counter camping really easy if there's someone in a decent spot. And the way the maps are designed, everything's really fluid. They're mostly 3-lane. Even when you get into like the bigger maps for the escort modes, where you have to escort the little dog robot thing all the way through. Those maps are bigger, but they're still really good. And there's a lot of maps on launch. Like I think there's like 14 in total, something like that. It's pretty crazy. So there's a good selection. Most of the maps are good. There's only one I hate. I think it's called Liberty. It's the one with the Statue of Liberty and the fallen head in the middle. And I only hate that map because for 95% of the time I've been playing the beta, I've only been using the A12. And that map really does not play well with shotguns at all. And like, if I'm playing domination, I can sit in the B area and defend it. But other than that, like, there's so many long sidelines. And there's another map called Arena, which is a really, really small map, but there's also like 50 different sightlines. I would say that this game right now is very AR heavy. If you use ARs, you're gonna have a fun time, especially the ACR, or if you can control the recoil, the AK is nice. I've only used those guns when I pick them up off of people, which actually happens a lot. Anytime I see a gun on the ground, I'll pick it up because the secondaries are so awful in this game. I mean, the Deagle, the Magnum, the 1911. The 1911 is actually the best one. The rest of them are terrible. The Magnum's kind of fun if you hit headshots, it's fun to use, but the 1911 is like the only pistol that's reliable, and if you damage somebody and then you run out of ammo, you can swap and then have a chance to kill them. The rest of them are terrible. Also, the LMGs are terrible. The snipers are good. A lot of the people have been using the TAC 50 and quick scoping with it, which is good because that takes skill. Speaking of skill, aim assist is way toned down from like regular Call of Duty levels. It's still there, but it's barely even noticeable, so you have to be able to hit your shots to do well in this game. It's not all positive though, there is some negative things, like some of the specialist abilities, especially the healing class, is way overpowered. I mean, that's why everyone uses it. You load into a lobby and there's like, the entire team is using the same ability. It's annoying. And also you get shot around corners a lot, and I think that's more of just a server issue that'll probably be fixed after the beta, let's be real. And then the weapon balancing, like I was saying earlier, the LMGs are terrible because they don't really do any more damage than the ARs do. If you're using an LMG, you literally can't move. You're slow, the reload's atrocious, it's terrible. And it doesn't do enough damage, the fire rates are slow also. Don't use LMGs, they need to be buffed. Other than that though, I don't really have any problems with the game. There's map voting, which is nice. I mean, whenever Arena comes up or Liberty, I can just vote against them every time immediately, right? But yeah, the game seems really promising, and above all else, it's free to play. So when it comes out, just download it and try it. You got nothing to lose. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this game is going to be worse than Cyberpunk on launch when it comes out. Probably not, but maybe. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe for more videos every week. I'm going to be playing Xdefiant a lot too over on Twitch, so go follow that. And yeah, that's it. I'm out.